again everyone, my name is Jessica, and for today's video, I'll be sharing with you my updated candy farming routine here in Royal High since the Falling Leaves Festival is now out in the game and we have new candy farming methods that we can now do, and I'll also gonna be reviewing them for you to be guided on which candy farming method is way faster and effective. But before we get into that, if you do like these type of videos, I would really appreciate if you leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for us to reach 5,000 subscribers, and it would really means a lot to me. And if you want to stay updated on my new videos, be sure to click that bell notification. And without further ado, let's get started! Before we start the candy farming routine, the Falling Leaves Festival is only accessible on Campus 4. It opens after either of the two opening activities and ends at midnight. During the festival, there are scheduled activities we can participate in, as well things we can do on our own while waiting for the next scheduled event to begin. There are also some activities at the festival that you would be needing your tickets. So I'll also gonna be discussing which are the best activities are worth your tickets and get a good amount of candy payout. If you're waiting for the Falling Leaves Festival to start, don't forget that you can collect candies around the campus if you haven't done that yet. I've also uploaded a candy bowl location video on my channel. Feel free to check it out. The opening activity starts at 4:30 p.m. and it includes apple picking and pumpkin weighing. You'll encounter one of these two activities depending on the game schedule. I highly recommend for you guys to participate in these events as they can reward you with a substantial amount of candies, especially if you rank high on the player list. I'll also share some tips on how you can secure a spot on the top 3 and earn more candies. Before the apple picking starts, scout for an area with plenty of apples to get a head start. I've noticed that collecting more than 50 apples usually rewards you with 100 plus candies, so gather as many apples as possible to maximize your candy earnings. For pumpkin weighing, you need to look for the biggest pumpkin in the patch. To pick the closest biggest pumpkin that you can find, check if its height reaches almost to your avatar's hip, depending on what heels you're wearing. If you reach the top 3, you can be rewarded with either more than 40 or 50 candies. Once the Falling Leaves Festival officially starts, be sure to get your tickets from the ticket booth first, and you can then participate in various activities. I'll first discuss the new activities that we can do and then the scheduled events in the Falling Leaves Festival. I also suggest using the Royal Day filter if it gets dark to see things more clearly. For this activity, you need 4 tickets to obtain a leaf blower and clean most of the leaves in the area. You'll get 1 candy for every 4 leaves you've cleaned up. Usually, you can clean up to 500 to 780 plus leaves in the area. If you've cleaned up most of the leaves, you can earn up to 130 candies or more, which I think it's worth it for 4 tickets, and I highly recommend doing this while waiting for other events to start at the Falling Leaves Festival. For the acorn counting activity, you need to count the correct number of acorns that you see on screen. Once you guess it right, you'll be rewarded with some candies. Usually, you'll get more than 15 to 20 candies depending on the number of acorns you've guessed, which only costs 1 ticket per game. I also highly recommend doing this since if you use all your tickets for this activity, you can earn up to 300 plus candies. And that is if you don't have any wrong guesses. Each recipe costs 2 to 3 tickets and you can receive 30 or 40 candies for this baking activity. Even though I find this game really fun and cute, I don't see this as the best farming candy method since you can roughly just earn 10 to 15 candies per ticket, and there are more other worthwhile games to try that can still give you more candies. For this card matching game, you need 2 tickets per game, which will give you 20 to 30 candies as a reward. Once again, I don't really find this game as efficient in candy farming. Just like in the baking game, you can earn roughly 10 to 15 candies per ticket. And the following activities or events that I'll be discussing are free and don't require any tickets. Like any costume contest or pageant, you just need to dress up for the given theme. The theme is announced around 3 p.m. and the contest starts at 8 p.m. You can also vote for other players as well. You can earn up to 30 to 100 plus candies if you participated in this costume contest. Even though you're not in the top 3 and you still vote for other players or vice versa, you can still get extra candies. For the corn maze race, I recommend using the Royal Day filter instead of the flashlight they provided. You can also fly above the maze before it starts so that you know its layout. You can earn up to 90 to 100 candies if you're one of the people who finished the maze. But I also wish they would give you extra candies in participating even you didn't finish the maze, because I'm still figuring this game out. The Witch's Flight is the last activity we can do at the Falling Leaves Festival. It's a straightforward game. You just need to collect all the candies in the sky to earn extra candies. Be sure not to miss any candies to ensure that you'll be getting 75 candies once the timer stops, and use the Royal Day filter to see things way more clearly. In this segment, I'll be sharing my final thoughts and which candy method I find effective in candy farming. To maximize your candy farming during the Falling Leaves Festival, I recommend combining apple picking or pumpkin weighing and the Falling Leaves cleanup. These activities tend to yield the highest number of candies with consistent effort. Since apple picking and pumpkin weighing are great early game options to earn good amount of candies, especially if you rank in the top 3. The Falling Leaves cleanup is the most effective use of tickets, allowing you to farm up to 130 candies or more in one go. And just to add, acorn counting is also an excellent choice if you're looking for a quick and easy rewards with minimal ticket investment. It provides a solid candy return for each ticket used. While the other games such as baking and card matching are fun, they may not be the most efficient for candy farming, so I'd recommend focusing on the events with higher candy rewards if your goal is to farm candies as quickly as possible. Lastly, don't forget to collect all the candy bowls around campus and the free events like the costume contest, Witch's Flight, and the corn maze race, as they can boost candies without needing tickets. Just have fun and enjoy the festive atmosphere while you're at it. And that's just it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video helps you earn more candies in the game for this Royalloween update. And let me know in the comments if you have any other candy farming routine tips for you to share with us. And if you do like this video, I would really appreciate if you leave a like and of course subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you won't miss any of my new videos. And I'll see you at the next one and have a great day ahead. Bye!